Well, hey, welcome to Movie Community College. Just what a crazy day today! What a crazy day today! I don't even know where to start. We're going to be talking about Irfan Khan. We're going to be talking about Rishi Kapoor, the passing of those two great thespians, and we're going to be talking about Penn Studio, and we're going to be talking about you. So, hey, Shubham, what's up, man? Not only you first in the comments, but you're first on the live chat. So I think probably where to start at. Let's start with you. Namaskaram, Shubham. Hello, Laxman. I just want to say to you guys, thank you so much. I just got off a Skype conference call with a gentleman who works for Penn Studios. Now, when I started doing the Mahabharat reviews, I did the whole episode, and and you guys saw them and you loved them and enjoyed them, and they were starting to get copyright claimed, which I don't care, right? I don't care if people do that. And then they started getting blocked, and about the third block, I stopped doing them because copyright strikes are coming, and I don't want it. I don't want the copyright strikes. So I did a little video and just saying, hey, this is what's going on, because I know a lot of you really enjoy it and you want me to go through these episodes. And so I did a little video, and then I talked with the Warrior Queen. Hey, everybody, how you doing? And she said, well, your mistake is you're doing the whole episode. And I said, I know, that's the issue. I'm doing the whole episode. But, I did this video explain what I'll do is, I'll watch it, and then I'll just kind of talk about it, and I'll just throw a couple things in there, and hopefully my Indian friends will watch it and enjoy it. And I put the first one up like that. And, so I can still watch them. I just can't use their content, was the gist of it. And then I got messages in the video, and you can see the comments in there where people said, you guys were amazing. You guys were absolutely amazing. You were saying how much you hated Penn Studios and how dare them and this. And a few of you actually emailed Penn Studios. You actually emailed Penn Studios and said, hey, this is a good guy. He's doing this video, and you shouldn't do that. And so I got an email. I got an email from Penn Studios saying, let's set up a conference call. We want to talk to you about this and see if we can come to an agreement. So, first of all, thank you, India. Thank you so much for that. I just got off the conference call, a Skype call with a gentleman in Mumbai who said, here's the problem. We can't let you do the whole content, but you can take portions of it, and we're not gonna block it. You got 9 minutes of video, basically 9 minutes of video you can take out of an episode, edit, and do it, and you're free to use our material that way. All we ask in return is that you watch our other stuff. Can you watch our movies? Can you watch your stuff? And then we started talking about the channel, and they started talking to me about the channel, the views, who are our viewers, and they were like, oh, wait a minute. Are you telling me that your audience is mostly all Indian, mostly all Hindu who love India, who are pretty, fanatic's the wrong word. Patriotic, that's a better word, patriotic, because people would say we're fanatic about America. And we talked about that. We talked about just India. We talked about you guys, how great you guys are. And he said, you got it. You got it, Professor. Go right ahead. We'll partner with you. And all of Penn Studio opened up to us. So it was really nice. I was touched. I was very touched that you guys would take time out of your day to send an email to somebody. Because I was just going to move off of it, I explained to Penn Studios that Star India from time to time will say, hey, Professor, here's a set of videos. Can you look at this stuff for us? And it was just nice. It was really nice. So we're back in business with Penn Studios. There will be some kind of guidance going forward from them. They're going to be watching, and I can't use the whole episode, but I can use portions of the clips, which is fine because you can talk about it, do your review, show a clip, and then pull out of it. You know, talk about whatever, then show a clip, and then pull out of it. And it was just, it was an amazing call. The gentleman was very gracious to me, very kind. He told me, he gave me his number, his cell number. He gave me his Skype number and said, if I ever need anything, just Skype him. He was in a big meeting and he stopped the meeting to come out to to call me back to say, hey, I'm in a meeting, but let's do this. So Penn Studio wants me to watch some movies that they do. They want me to go through all their channels and, get more involved with their content, which is fine. Yeah, I'm sorry for crying. I didn't mean to cry. I didn't mean to be a baby. It was just, once again, India, you showed me your kindness. You showed me your love, and it's nice. It's real. It's special. We feel the same about you. And it's just really, really, it's important. I think they understand how important it is for me to continue this journey with you on Mahabharat. When you look at the Ramyana reviews, I do the whole episode. Nobody says anything about anything with the Ramyana reviews. Now maybe they will, and we'll kind of cross that bridge when it happens. And there's a nice Indian fellow who wants me to react to it's the same people who did Ramyana, but they also did a Krishna version. So I'm not sure if that is Mahabharat, and I'll do that too. But right now, it is Ramyan's pressing forward to Mahabharat is pressing forward, and we need to make some leeway and catch up on this, guys. But again, I'm just so grateful to you guys because we truly are the Indian YouTube underdogs. That's what we are, dude. I mean, the editing is terrible. There's no really good-looking young people mixed into the. We don't use profanity. We don't. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. Now, I want to kind of talk to you about Irfan Khan. So one of the things that we started talking to with Penn Studio is he wanted to know kind of what's the interaction. I started telling him, well, Amitabh Bachchan follows my wife on Twitter. My wife loves everything Amitabh Bachchan. And he was like, oh, wow. And started talking about my Irfan Khan, how he's my favorite actor. And it makes me sad with Irfan Khan passing. He is, I got a couple stories to tell you about Irfan Khan. I watch a lot of movies, and I've seen movies, and it's nothing against SRK, but I've seen movies where he gives bad performances. Now I don't know if it was the writing or the story or whatnot. I've seen movies in America where American actor that may be really great gives a bad performance, right? I've seen that. I've watched a lot of Irfan Khan movies, American and Indian. I've never seen a bad performance at all. I've never seen a bad performance. And I remember one time, I used to be on Twitter. I'm not on social media anymore, and a lot of it there's reasons for it. A lot of it has to do with Russia and a certain amount of notoriety that came up when Putin started talking about our videos and talking about me. There were certain things that were affecting my life here. My son is a journalist, and he kindly asked me to reduce my social media footprint because it's causing problems at work for him because of what I do. Not problems, that's a strong word, but he was concerned about me, that I'm being painted as this crazy American guy who's going to end up in a black hole somewhere in Yemen, being tortured by the CIA. Maybe, I don't know. I think when we made the cover of Intercept, it was like, ooh. So anyways, back to Irfan Khan. So when I was on Twitter, I would direct message with him. I would tweet at him, and we would direct message. We followed each other on Twitter, and I told him, you know, not you're not just my favorite actor of Indian films or Bollywood. You're not just my favorite actor of foreign films. You're my favorite actor out of all films. And I think, he was underutilized in Hollywood. He was a great actor, and I told him that, and he responded back to me and just said, "That's very kind of you. I'm very humbled that you would say that, and I thank you very much." And I it was really nice to have this interaction with him. He was a very meek, is the right word, maybe meek, very kind, very humble man who had great ability, and you typically don't see that, right? You typically don't see that. And one of the things that came up in my conversation with Penn Studios is how America is starting to realize, oh well, maybe we should do something with India. There's a lot of Indians there who like movies, and we talked about the success of Irfan Khan. We talked about the Russo brothers film that just came out on Netflix with Extraction, where it's based in India, and how we need more of this. Because I think if you took somebody like Salman Khan and you dropped him in, the what's the film, The Expendables, be a huge hit because Salman Khan would bring such a huge audience into it. And so we had a nice conversation about that. We had a nice conversation about Irfan Khan. And then he said, did you know that Rishi Kapoor passed? And I said, I did. I woke up to emails about it. I got messages that he was taken to the hospital yesterday. In that, yes, I knew that he passed. I was just reading. I think Shubham sent me an email saying that he passed. And Rishi Kapoor, what a great actor. I've seen him in a lot of films, and I would say there are two performances in my mind that really stand out to me, my personal favorites. Like I said with Irfan Khan, I've never seen a bad performance. I have with Rishi Kapoor. I've seen some bad movies with him in it. And again, I don't know, was it the writing? I don't know. I don't know what the deal was. But I'm gonna tell you two films that I thought he shined like a bright diamond on a dark backdrop. I may have to step away for some tissue from crying. My nose is starting to run. So forgive me if that happens. The first movie is Bobby. Right? Everybody knows Bobby. Bobby was a great film. I was introduced to Dimple Kapoor. So my favorite actress of all time is Nargis. Such a beautiful woman. Such a great actor. Such a great actress. Just a class. I just loved her. Love her. I own her movies. I love her movies. Her movies are outstanding. Second, Dimple Kapoor. What an adorable woman. What a great woman. I love everything. She was so great in Bobby, and Rishi Kapoor was in Bobby, and you see this great story of, different classes coming together, different, socioeconomics trying to come together, and these kids fall in love, and it's them against the world. And, and you see them trying to we're not going to let anybody tear us apart. A great movie. The soundtrack was great, and it was a great film. It was absolutely a great film. Now, another film that I thought was extremely well done, that he did a great job acting, and Rishi Kapoor did a great job. Again, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the comments. So let me finish this, and then we'll go through comments. Was 102 Not Out? I don't know how many of you guys saw it. The Warrior Queen wanted to see it because it had, wait for it, Amitabh Bachchan in it, right? She wanted to see it because they had Amitabh Bachchan in it, and she loves Amitabh Bachchan. We went and saw it, and I thought he played such a great role as the son slash dad slash grandpa, and having to deal with his own kid who was kind of an idiot. His kid was kind of an idiot, and he did a great performance in those. And I think those are two of my favorite performances of him. Now with the Irfan Khan performances, oh, what was the movie? There was a movie he did with SRK where he was a barber. I forgot the name of it. He's a barber, and he tells everybody that he knows SRK because they grew up together. And SRK leaves and becomes a big movie star, and nobody believes him. And you kind of think that he's making it up during the film, but then SRK comes to do the movie, and he's filming in his guy's town, in Irfan Khan's town. And there's across the street is like a rival barber shop that has all the like newest stuff in it, and he's like old school, like I just got my scissors, a broken mirror, and just and Mulk. I have not seen Mulk. Bilbo. Was it Bilu the barber? Was it what it was? And then it turns out that you really did know SRK, and the whole town's like, "What? That's crazy that you actually know him." A great movie. Just a great movie. And I think he was truly underutilized in Hollywood. I don't think Hollywood knew what to do with him, with Irfan Khan. I mean, I remember watching. I used to watch a YouTube channel called Collider. They were Movie Talk, AMC Movie Talk, Collider, and sorry, drinking my coffee. And they would talk about movies. And there was a movie with Irfan Khan and Tom Hanks, and I think it was part of some dopey book series about, I don't know, the Illuminati, and they had Angels and Demons was a movie of it, and something Factor. I don't know. The Catholic Church is behind. So I don't know what. I've never seen any of the movies. They look stupid. And Irfan Khan was in the last one. Hey, Mr. Dash, how are you? And he was in the film, and the film did terrible in America. Did terrible. Nobody cared about this dopey film. But internationally, it did gangbusters. And I was listening to the guys on Collider. A guy was John Campia, and he has a channel now. He's by himself, and he kind of does movie talk, daily movie stuff. He's probably got 230,000 subscribers, a little bit bigger than we are. And blackmail. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I'll get to his movies in a minute. John Campia said, well, I think what this tells us, how bad the movie did in America, is that Tom Hanks just isn't as popular anymore in America as he used to be, but internationally he's a huge star. And I was like, that's not at all what it means. You've missed the point. You've buried the lead. The fact is he had Irfan Khan in the movie, and you released the film internationally, and that's why he did so well. And so that is why. So now let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and go through some of your comments. I'm going to scroll to the top and go through the comments, and we'll work our way down. And in the meantime, as I'm going through comments, why don't you guys throw in your favorite Rishi Kapoor films and your favorite Irfan Khan films, and let me know your thoughts on Penn Studio. The meeting with Penn Studio was very, very good. I enjoyed it. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll to the top, and we'll just kind of go through this. Hello. A lot of hellos from Shubham and Lakshman and Vishal, the Tiger Sage, and Computism, Kolkata. Hello. Varnan Vash, Prince. Hello. Yarnan Sage. Hello. Shashank Kishore. Hello. Prashad Patel, we are doing great. Yes, we're doing fine. Hello. A lot of hellos. Krishna says, Professor, react to Sadhguru's view on food and energy. I will. I got a lot of stuff before that, but yeah, absolutely I will. News about Rishi Kapoor. Shubham wanting me to make sure I take precautions to boost my immune system, stay safe. The pandemic is getting worse day by day in America. I think a lot of it is political, quite honestly, but whatever. That's not why we're here. Don't cry. Yes, I started crying when I started thinking about the kindness of you guys. I mean, that was amazing. It was amazing. And let me see if I can find the video. I'm going to see if I can find the comment here. Just bear with me. I got from Penn Studio. The Penn Studio guy was great. He was super, super great. Let's just hold on a second. Pull up this. My videos here. I'll have to come back to it. I'll come back to it because it's going to take too long. So we keep going through the comments here. Let's see. Shubham says, we all know, Professor Sir, you have a kind and emotional heart. That's why you are the uncle to India. We respect and love you so much. Well, thank you so much. It's very nice. 9 minutes of content is a good idea. We appreciate your efforts. We know that you're a nice guy. And we are your subscriber from 1,000 or so. Oh, wow. So you've been with us a long time. I think 1,000 happened in the first year, I think. Why am I crying? Comedy gossip? Because of the kindness of India. I guess you're going to have to go back and watch the whole restart from the beginning. The law of nature. I'm not sure what that means. Very kind wishes. Thank you so much. Focus on doing, focus on process. Do not set eyes on results. And I think that's a great point, Krishna. I think that's really, really a great point to have that. I think if you continue as you do, you will have something unique on YouTube, devotional Indian content. I agree. I think to your point here, Vishal, the tiger sage, I think to your point is, I don't think there are a whole lot of YouTubers that could do this content. I saw there's an Indian guy and his white wife, and I think they're in the Netherlands, and they're doing Ramyana reviews. And that's cool. That's fine that they're doing that. And but I think it's really a hard thing to pull off because you have to understand the Indian culture. And when I was on my call with Penn Studios, one of the things that I talked to him about is when I first saw Sholay and how there's a difference between Indian culture and American culture. And there's a scene where Amitabh Bachchan is holding hands with his co-star, and I made a comment about them being gay. I made a joke about them being gay, not understanding the Indian culture. And I got blasted. You guys just kicked my butt up and down the comments. I was like, whoa, I missed something completely because that's shame on me for missing that. And so I went back and started studying Indian culture and trying to become more aware of it. Intern Creamery said this. Hi, Professor. I had contact with Penn Studios. They replied to me and said they would look into the matter. If you want to give them the URL, block videos, it might be resolved, but I think it's better for you to contact them directly because I don't have all the details. Here is their mail address, claims@pennindia.in. And that looks like that broke them wide open here. And other people, Shriyapad Krishna said I sent them an email too. Who is the Irish? Oh, who are the Irish? Rankbox says, who is the Irish? The Irish. That's my t-shirt I'm wearing. Somebody said, a lot of people are asking me to oh, wait, Penn Movies popped in. Penn, I didn't notice that. Penn Movies popped into the comments 5 hours ago and said, sorry for the inconvenience. Request you share links with us and we'll get these released ASAP. Nice. I mean, that's just awesome, man. It's just awesome that you guys would take time to do that. And what I talked to him about with the Penn Studio box is they have an issue with taking the whole content. And so I told him, let's just keep those blocked. But moving forward, how can we do this? And he said 9 minutes or less. And I think that's fair. I think that's fair. So I can watch the episode, make notes of what section am I going to take out, and I can show that clip, and then there's no issue. If there's an issue, he gave me his personal cell phone and whatnot to call him and take care of it. So it's very, very kind. So I just want to thank you, man. Intern Creamery is boy, oh boy, man, you get an A+ today. So back to the comments. Let's see. Sarah's law of nature is one per Gita, one person. If birth, he takes the death with him. What else we got? Sad time, yes, with the passing of these two icons. React to Sadhguru's views, I will. Professor, why is U.S. so against India? I'm not sure specifically what has happened. You'll have to tell me, or message me or something about it. Oh yeah, 102 Not Out was a great film. I really enjoyed it. Mulk, yeah, I didn't see Mulk. Bill the Barber, man, that was such a great film. I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved that film. It was such a great film. Yogesh Kapoor, you're a poet and you don't even know it. He says East or West, Professor is the best. Nice. Professor, I missed the whole thing. Are you going to be able to react to Mahabharat? I honestly miss watching them with you. Yeah, so again, and if this, if you're watching the live stream from the beginning and you hear this repeating, I apologize, but there are new people coming on constantly and they don't know this. So Penn Studios contacted me. They sent me an email and the gentleman there said, listen, I want to talk to you, see if we can get this resolved. And so he gave me his phone number and his Skype. So I sent him a Skype call and it rang and rang and rang and it came back, no answer. So I just sent him an email saying, hey, listen, I just tried to call you. I got your email, and he sent it to me at like 11:29 p.m. last night. So he's well into his day. And I said, I'm about 15 and a half hours behind you. I think it's maybe 12 and a half hours behind you. He called me back. And he said, hello, I got your call. We've been looking at the videos. And here's the issue. We don't want a copyright strike. We don't want any of that. We want you to be able to review them. But we have an issue with you taking the whole content, the whole episode, because we feel that could cut into our views, and we want to make sure that we own the whole thing and that people come and watch our stuff here. However, we want you to do the reviews, so 9 minutes or less of footage you can use. That's we agreed upon, and react to the footage, react to the scene. So I can do my review. I'll take the best, some of the best scenes of an episode. I'll edit it up and I'll react to those scenes. And then that shouldn't be an issue. If it is an issue, you have my cell phone, you have my Skype, you call me. I have a team here that watches YouTube, and will you do that? And then he said, tell me about your viewers. I said, well, 79% of them are Indian. India is the biggest country, then America. Who else was in there? Pakistan is in the top 5. I forgot the order. I had them written down somewhere. I don't know what I did with them. But most of them, I would say 90+% are Hindu. Most of you guys are Hindu. Most of you guys are patriotic. Most of you guys aren't just like, yeah, I'm Hindu, but I never really practice. You're like devout Hindu. And one of the dynamics that came up is we were talking about me being Christian, watching these classics, talking to you about Hinduism. It's kind of a neat thing. It's a unique thing. And we talked about the difference between my type of Christianity and Catholicism with the forced conversions. And, he seemed open to the fact that we get into politics, we have some ideologies, and he didn't really seem to mind. Where Star India, when I do stuff with them, they tell me, listen, react to these videos, but no political talk. Just react to the videos. That's fine. Whatever. That's fine. You're the boss, right? You're the boss. And so we're back in business with Mahabharat, because what I was going to do with Mahabharat was I was just going to watch the episode, put a couple of my little things in there, like maybe take a picture of Krishna, put it in there so it looks like there's video playing. Maybe I put, some little animation points, like things I learned about Krishna. And to the Krishna fans, to the Krishna devotees, what I understand about the 16,000 wives is they really weren't wives. They were queens that he rescued. They're technically his wife, but it's not like he was out having all these kids. It wasn't like he was out banging all of them. That's my understanding. If I don't have that right, please correct me. So we will be watching Mahabharat again. We're not going to be showing the whole episode. It's going to be portions of it. So the last episode that I put up, it's going to kind of be like that, but I'll be able to cut in footage from the scene to illustrate a point, which will be fun, right? Because the last episode that we saw is the prophecy of Krishna that he's coming. The eighth son. I was like, 8 sons? This guy's paranoid. Khan's is paranoid. So that is very, very cool. The touch point with Irfan Khan. Back when I was on social media, I would text and direct message with Irfan, and he would respond. And I would tell him, I watch a lot of movies. And you're not only like, I need to set up the fact that you're my favorite actor. You're not just my favorite Bollywood actor. You're not. You're not just my favorite actor from India. You're not just my favorite actor from Asia. You're not just my favorite actor who's in foreign films. You are my favorite actor, period. You are underutilized in Hollywood. Hollywood doesn't know what they're doing with you. If they gauged Indian talent right, Hollywood would be unstoppable. It'd be over. It'd be over. And he responded. He sent a little Bitmoji with the hands praying and say, "I'm very humbled by that. Thank you so much for watching my films. Peace and love to you." We would direct message with each other, and it was awesome. When I heard he was sick with cancer, he was on my prayer list. Prayed for Irfan Khan. I prayed for his family. And what a tragic, super tragic loss. Super tragic loss. We've lost a gem. We absolutely have lost a gem. Rishi Kapoor. The first Rishi Kapoor reference I got was way before I started watching Indian films. Was on The Office. Kelly Kapoor, she had a little brother named Rishi, and I never realized what they were doing. It was told later that they were. You realize, they're paying homage. They're paying homage to it. Ooh, excuse me. And here's another great Irfan Khan film. Telvar. Oh, Telvar. That was a great film where he's the cop, and you had the story of I'm going to pull up some Irfan Khan films. Let's see what we got on IMDb. He was a cop, and there was a girl who was murdered, and I don't remember if she was raped, but the parents were, I think, kind of sex swingers or something, and there was questions of whether or not they had something to do with her death. And Irfan Cop was the cop who was investigating the murder. And man, oh man, he would just beat people up, and they had to take him off because he was great. Let's pull up his movies. I'm pulling up his movies. So that's in Telvar. That was a great film. I enjoyed Telvar. Come on, let's get to the movies. He's in video games. Oh, from the Jurassic Park days. All right, let's pull it up. Just bear with me as I pull it up. So sad that he passed. Okay, so what we have here, Salam Bombay. Never saw it. Let's just go ahead and pull up some of his films here. I don't need the video games. Okay, we don't need the video games. Let's go movies. Really? Now, Life of Pi, right? Life of Pi. Life of Pi was, I think, probably a breakout film here in America because it really gave, Indian stories a voice. in America. I think that's most of America would. If you said to most of America, would tell me something about Indian films, they would say Life of Pi, even though it's not technically an Indian film. I think it's an international film. I think it's actually a French film, just like the movie Lion with was it Dave Patel is actually an Australian film behind who actually financed it. Um, but his role in Life of Pi was just amazing, and I remember being shocked at the end of the film when you realize, oh, wait a minute, this is actually his story. He ate the guy. He wasn't, he would. This was his story about surviving on this boat for so long, which was amazing. Medari was good. You guys see Medari? I really enjoyed that film. That was the Medari. Is Medari where he kidnapped the kid? Where he was out for what was the movie where he kidnapped the kid and he called the kid the Little Prince because the kid was a little rich kid, and he kidnapped the kid, but he really started liking the kid, and he was trying to make some kind of political point or something. Oh, was it Madari? Man, I think that was Madari. Was it Madari? Let me see what they got here on that. Let's look at the plot. Yes, Rohan, a 10-year-old child, Rohan, is kidnapped from his hostel. Rohan is the son of the Horn Minister. The army and CBI storm into action, and he's kidnapped the kid, dude. And it was a good movie. It was a really good movie. I really enjoyed that one. What other Irfan Khan films? I mean, he was in Slumdog Millionaire, but he played a very small role in that, where he was the cop, if you guys remember, in Slumdog Millionaire, that was brought in because they said, oh, the kid's cheating, and he was kind of trying to get to the bottom of it. Was this kid really cheating? What's going on? Okay, so let's see. Back to the comments. Sir, have you ever watched a Rishi Kapoor film? Yes, I've seen Bobby in 102 Not Out. I've seen some other things with him. He did a film. He did a film with Irfan Khan. You guys, you got to help me out here. I make sure I got this right. Rishi Kapoor did a film with Irfan Khan where I think Rishi Kapoor was playing Dawood, right, the gangster, and he was in Pakistan, and Irfan Khan was part of a Raw team, and there was an actor in it, and I think he was in that movie with Akshay Kumar, where they were robbing people, and Akshay was blind. He's a blind guy, but Amitabh Bachchan was like the bad guy who forced these people to be like bank robbers. There was a guy in that who I think was in this film too, and their goal was to get Rishi Kapoor either to kill him or to get him across the border so he could be tried. What was that film? It was really good, but the Warrior Queen really liked the other guy with Irfan Khan in it. He was kind of more of an action guy. Ooh, what was that film? So let's go back to the comments here. How am my family doing during the COVID crisis? We're doing good. We miss our son. He lives across town, and with lockdowns and stuff, it's hard to get to him. Every now and then we show up with some toilet paper for him or some food, and we hang out for a little bit as best we can. Prashant Bargary, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Prashant Bargary. Sorry for destroying your name. Happy birthday to you. Let's see. Mr. Dash, Peen Singh, Tumar biography. Pan Singh. I don't know it doesn't sound familiar to me. Let's see. Professor, what time is it there? It is 6:36 a.m. So I think after the earlier comment by a subscriber meant that I believe yesterday some government agency said that India is as bad as Pakistan, Iran, and Syria. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that at all. People wishing people happy birthday. That's cool. What are you watching on television these days? Well, I watch either an episode of Mahabharat or like today is I'm going to watch an episode of Ramyana. Tomorrow I'll watch an episode of Mahabharat. So I watch those, and then on TV I watch. I've been watching old movies that I've never seen before. I just watched. Was it Breakout? Watched that. I tried to watch Airbender. I remember taking my son to see the last Airbender when he was, I don't know, 12, and I was like, yeah, it was okay. I try to watch it now. Oh, the acting is terrible. I can't even get through it. I got 10 minutes into it. I'm like, this acting's terrible. What? Who? Who put the white people in with the Eskimos? Like they're part of that tribe. Like it's just like so stupid. It's like dropping me in Sri Lanka and be like, yeah, no, he's native here. Like, like guy, the white dude with English wearing the baseball cap is like, get out of here. It's just so terrible. I couldn't watch it. I watch Person of Interest. We're binging that, and that is Jim Caviezel is in it, and there's they help people. I watch Blacklist a lot. I enjoy Blacklist. That's probably about all I watch. Indian drums versus African drums. Somebody has said that to me before, and I'm gonna have to go find that. Hey, Professor, how are you? The Observer. I haven't seen you in forever, dude. You may be. I think you're like. Again, excuse me. My nose is running a little bit from crying earlier. By the kindness of India, India, you love me, and I love you too. Mm. Um. How are we doing with the lockdown? We're doing good. We're doing good. They're starting to open things up a little bit. Here. So each state is doing it differently, and so the state that I'm in is pretty generous about what you can do and not do. Almost everything is essential, almost, except you can't go to the theater, you can't go to the gym, that kind of stuff. You can go to a restaurant, but you have to get it to go. So we're doing fine with the lockdown. Let's see what else we got here. The central character is Krishna, Arjun and Krishna. I was telling the Penn Studio that I watched an animated film, and it had all the stars in it. It was Mahabharat animated film, and he was like, "That's our film." Matter of fact, I told him, he asked me like the first movies that I saw was Akshay Kumar's first Indian films. Akshay Kumar's A Soldier Never Gets a Holiday and Sholay, and he said we did Sholay. So Penn Studios, I'm really excited about that. Isn't that cool, dude? That Penn Studios is going to team up with the professor, with the little movie community college, the little YouTube channel that could. And again, this is why I got so emotional. You guys, the intern Kramer, you guys took it upon yourself to write an email to Penn Studios to say, what are you doing? Here you have an American who is watching and learning about Mahabharat and Ramyana and doing reviews about it, who is stirring up interest in it again. What are you doing? And I was just moved by the kindness of that. The call that I had with Penn Studios was super cool. Super cool. They just want me to react to more stuff, and we got guidelines on going forward how they could do. And I was just, the guy was super kind to me, super gracious, and I was just I'm moved to tears by it because this is why I get emotional. I'm just a guy. I'm a 50-year-old guy who tries to live his life by a code of conduct. I don't drop a lot of profanity. I don't make dirty jokes. I don't make drug references. I don't make sex references. There are certain things that we don't watch because of the sex in it. It's just me and my wife. Occasionally you'll see somebody else in a video with us, but that's what it is. We don't have this rotation of young people, good-looking men and women coming in to sit next to you. You're not going to hear us say obscene, crazy things. We don't act like goofs, right? We don't do that. And yet you watch and you subscribe. We don't have a bunch of little kids for you to ooh and ah over to say, look how cute they are. I love this little kid. I love this. We don't have that. Our editing is poor. My selection choices are ridiculous sometimes. And yet here you are, that you took time out of your day to go to Penn Studio, big studio, right? To write them. You can go to that video where I said no more Mahabharat videos, Penn Studio shutting us down. Penn Studio shows up in the comments. They show up in the comments and say sorry. That's all you guys, man. That's love and devotion from you guys, right? We are a different reaction channel, right? I don't want to cater. I don't want to cater to the left, right? Because I've seen it destroy my country, man. I've seen America completely destroyed because secularism has come in and taken away all the tradition, all the beliefs. And they're doing it to India. And it bothers me. It bothers me greatly. I tend to be more pro-military. I tend to think that it's a good thing for a country to have a strong military. I like when the bad guys get it. I like the fact that when you actually can call somebody a bad guy, that's a bad guy. It's not what young liberal people usually want to watch. And I get it. I was young once. Back in my day, back in 1984. I was young once. I understand. So I'm just touched by the kindness, man, that you guys did that. Intern Creamery. Okay, back to the comments. More hello. More people tell me it's going to be okay. Mr. Dash saying Krishna had 8 wives. And that's what I understand too. Those 16,000 wives, they weren't real wives in the sense of, carnal knowledge, if you will. What else do we have? You have to go into puja, prof. Shubham, what's puja? What is it? Is it the bathroom? Oh, comments just jump big time. Let me kind of Rishi. Okay. Blackmail is also a nice Irfan movie. It's a black comedy. I've seen it. I loved it. Blackmail was good. I enjoyed Blackmail. That's another good one. I haven't seen Medium Hindu Medium. Is that what it is? I haven't seen that. I need to see that one. That's probably what we'll do this weekend is we'll watch Irfan Khan films. He also played a role in Mahabharat. Really? I did not know that. Mr. Dash says, I will have many lovers. Are you saying you're personally going to have a lot of lovers, Mr. Dash? Or I'm going to have a bunch of lovers? Or are we talking about Krishna having a bunch of lovers? I don't know. D-Day. That was the movie. Mr. Singh. That was the movie that I was talking about with him and Rishi Kapoor. It was D-Day. D-Day was a great film. And Irfan Khan just kills. I think Irfan Khan kills him. Doesn't he kill him? Oh, man. It was great. I loved it. In my birth as Rama, I belong to Sita, but Krishna, I have many lovers. Watch episode Mahabharat with my dad, episode 68. Well, you're way ahead of me, bro. You're way ahead of me. I think we got episode 11 coming up. Amitabh Bachchan movie. Amitabh Akshay movie. Sad day, yes. Hey, Ani 16. It is a very sad day, Ani. Ani, you may be an original. Ani, are you an original viewer? You've been around for, I think, from the beginning. I think you may have been the guy with, because when I did the Sholay is Amitabh Bachchan gay joke because of it, and then I said SRK is the most overrated actor. Ani said, he said, what the hell are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Apparently I have no idea what I'm doing, Ani. Ani's a cool dude. He's been very helpful with a good dose of truth. And I'm fond of this young man, very fond. If I ever get to India, Ani, when I get to India, let's go have a bourbon. I'll buy the bourbon. We'll have a drink. Okay, he said the best Irfan Khan film is Makbul. Makbul sounds familiar. Let me pull it up because as you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but when it comes to me pronouncing Indian names, I'm not very good at it. I know you're going to be shocked, Maya. People are going to say, "No, what? I don't." Oh, get out of here! What are you talking about? Let me look up that movie because that sounds very familiar. On E16. Let me just type this in. Maqbool. Let's take a look at this. I'll know when I see the movie poster. Oh, Taboo was in it? Taboo was in that? Boy, it doesn't look familiar. Oh, the Nazir Don Shaw. He was in it. Oh, Puri's in it too? Wow. It's got a good cast. Nazardun was in a movie with what was the movie where he was like an old guy? Well, obviously he's an old guy, but he was an old guy. His wife died, and Anupam Kaur was in it, and he was making bombs and blowing stuff up, and Anupam Kaur was the guy trying to catch him, and he didn't catch him. But there was a scene where they're walking by the last murder site, and they pass each other because he just looks like an old guy carrying groceries, and Anupam Kaur's like, "Wait a minute, I think that's who I'm chasing." That was a good movie too. I know it has nothing to do with Irfan Khan or Rishi Kapoor. I always want to call him Rishikesh because of Rishikesh, our friend. Make a Telegram channel. I don't know what Telegram is. You're gonna have to tell me what Telegram is. Hello, my friends. Hello. Good evening from Bangalore. Hello. Hey, if you're in Bangalore and you see now the Warrior Queen's favorite food blogger is Nikhil. Very nice young man. I didn't know he was married. My apologies. And then I mentioned it in his picture change because there's no more wives. So I hope I didn't embarrass anybody in that. But I don't have a favorite food blogger yet. I need to pick one. I do have a favorite travel blogger though, and it is Travel Vlog IV with Ivana. I kind of feel like when you look at reaction channels today, there's so many. It's like, Bolly Fools and Jabby, in my mind, just from my point of reference, were the first. They were kind of the first ones to show up and do big. And when I came in, those two were kind of going at the top. And of course, I think it's safe to say Jabby's like the king of this. But Bolly Fools started getting into. I remember they started doing like pro Pakistan films and how India is evil. Like, and I was like, what is going on? And of course, they kind of went away. And I would look at them. I'd look at Cynthia's reactions and think, man, Cynthia's reactions. She's one of my favorite reactors. I wish she would come back. Sergeant Rocco, like I'm part of the OG crew in Travel Vlog IV, and I would even say, Carolina Goswami, even though they don't really do reaction videos. I feel like that's my class. I feel like I graduated school and started in reaction, and Ivana would be in my graduating class, if that makes sense. And Carolina Goswami. So I have a certain affinity towards them because I feel like with Ivana's channel, we're in this together. Like we're just trying to do our best, and we're pushing and making videos and doing stuff. And so I have no idea how I got off on that tangent. That's one of the things I find as you get older is I'll get up to go tell the Warrior Queen something in another room, and I forget what it is. And she says, "What is it?" I have no idea. I'm sure it was brilliant, but I have no idea. Telegram. You guys have to tell me what Telegram is. Daywood. Yes, as Daywood. Yes, Mr. Dash. And D-Day. Great film. Loved it. Who was the guy that was in it? He was part of the kill squad with Irfan Khan. There was a woman. I'm gonna have to look it up, man. D-Day. I'm gonna have to look it up. No, because the Warrior Queen also likes him a lot as an actor. I think he's okay. But no, not. I put D-Day Wood. That's not D-Day Indian film. Let's go ahead and pull this up here. D-Day. Who is it on D-Day? Let's see if we can find the. Is it, oh, I think it's Arjun. I think it's Arjun is the actor. I think that's who it is. The Last Airbender was an insult to the Avatar series, dude. With the kids, just terrible acting, just terrible acting. Like I don't know. I don't know what happened to Amitabh, not Amitabh, Shyamalan. I have no idea. Make a Telegram channel. Post the content there. Yeah, I have to look it up. Sir, please watch Houseful. I will. I got a bunch of movies that Penn Studios has given me to go through, so I'll have to go through those and take a look at them. You got to watch Sons of Anarchy or Dexter. Yeah, I'll take a look at that. I don't know. I think the next thing up that we're doing is after Person of Interest. I think we're going to watch Deep Space Nine. I think because we've seen all the Star Trek except that one. Rishi Kapoor and Agatha. Oh yeah, with Ratik. Yeah, with Ratik. Yes, another good movie. Oops. The comments just went crazy, absolutely crazy. Because it's funny with the comments. Like you're like, oh, I think that's it, and as you start working through them, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, here come a bunch more. All right, I just need to get back to it. Okay. Hello to the Russian guy. Raj says, hello to the Russian guy. Hello, Russian guy. Hi, Professor, Telegram channel. Yes, I don't know what Telegram is. So instead of keep saying make Telegram, tell me what Telegram is. Professor, waiting for you to visit India with the work and the whole family after the Corona period. Please say my name. You guys seen American Pie? Whenever I see that, I always think of that scene with the girl with the flute. Say my name, B. What we have? Aunt Kid. Trividi. Ankit Trividi. Did I say it right? Somebody says F Bollywood. Man. No, I'm not the best. I'm not the best. Punja means worshiping, Professor. Well, thank you, Singh. Appreciate that. So, Shubham is not in the bathroom. He's going to worship right now. Did you watch Out of the Shadows documentary about the pedophiles and Satanists in Hollywood? No, but I did a documentary years ago called Sympathy for the Devil, which kind of touched on that a little bit. Vikram. Let's see. I'm just reading the comments, trying to see if there's something that I need to react to. Hindu Medium, is it good, Mr. Dash? Hindu Medium, is it good? I said your name. Please take my name. I said it. Hello, Bulbasaur. What's up, buddy? I think Bulbasaur is another one who may be an original, an OG subscriber viewer. Okay, everybody's saying hello. Say Russian words. Yes, Mr. Dash, they do confuse D-Day with Normandy. Yeah, that's why you had to type in Indian film, and then it clears it all up for you. Let's see. Telegram is an Indian app, very similar app. You can add members to it. Okay, I'll make a note of that. Telegram, very good. Jabby and all others are fake. Well, I don't know how I don't know how fake they are. I really don't. I don't know. I can't really comment on that. Om Shanti is a great film. That's another great film. Once finishing Mahabharat, watch Dharma Shahritra on Netflix. I'm not sure what that is. Please react to David Ickey's interview on London Real, which got banned on YouTube. You can check it out on the London Real site. Just Google it. Very powerful. Yo, skip my comments. Bloodhound. Sorry, I didn't see it, Bloodhound. Can you do subtitles for us in Russian? No, because I don't know Russian. I don't know anybody who speaks Russian, and I don't. I don't. I just don't. I don't. I don't know how to do that. Um. Oh yes, I've seen that film based on Macbeth. Mr. Dash. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. That was a great film. That was a great film. Please react to anime of Ramyan. What is the status with Mahabharat? Okay, so you're new, and again, we'll kind of recap this several times. Here's the deal with Mahabharat. I just got off a phone call with Penn Studios, and Penn Studios is saying watch them. You can't use the whole episode, but we'll let you use 9 minutes of film, for your reviews. Please review them, and it was very friendly. It was very enjoyable, and I'm going to be teaming up with them to do some work, and I'm really looking forward to it. Am I afraid of the cabal? I don't think so. I don't think so. The movie you were talking about was Wednesday. Yes, the Wednesday film. That's what it was. Very good. Yes, I saw the Laksha based on the Kargil War. I saw that. It's on Netflix now. No, me and the Warrior. We're gonna have to get to that. Um, will you react to China's downfall? Kind of. I guess kind of. I will. You got to be careful with China and other things. You got to make sure you got to be careful with it because you run into problems. Do I know anything about the cabal? Uh, yes, I do. Bunch of Luciferians. Yes, I do. So, well, guys, we've been going at it for an hour. I just wanted to thank you. I wanted to do an update to let you guys know. Tombad. Tombad. That's an Irfan Khan film, isn't it? I think I've seen that. Am I going to boycott Chinese products? Okay, so the Warrior Queen will not buy anything made in China. She will pay, 400 rupees more for something else, 800 rupees more from. So here's her choice. She goes and she's going to go buy this. She looks at it and she says, made in China. Nope. I will buy made in America. Hers is her first choice. Made in India, her second choice. Made in Israel is her third choice. Then South America. Then don't care. Then we don't need it. What is this? What is this? I gotta show this camera. What's going on here? What? Somebody says I used a translator and got subtitles for foreign films, and so to watch Russian channels, they translate your videos. I know there are a bunch of Russian channels that do that, and guess what? I don't do any copyright issue with it at all. I don't. I could care less. That's great. I ran into a problem with Russia, and you like how patriotic who is Bulbasaur? Who are we talking about? Who's so patriotic? I don't know if I've seen that film. Hello? Hello? You know who I haven't heard from in a while is Psy, the singer. Some Psys I need to get a hold of. I need to get a hold of some Indian people, man. The Warrior Queen. She is very patriotic. She is probably the most patriotic person I know. The Warrior Queen is very patriotic. She fears the Lord. And she is the noblest woman I've ever met. Person I've ever met. What is my favorite movie of whom? Shahil. What hit you hard in life? I heard Pizzagate was true. No, Pizzagate was not true. Pizzagate was not true. Pizzagate almost got a bunch of people killed. Yeah, Bloodhound. We don't react much to. I don't know if we did it or not. I don't know. My favorite Irfan Khan film. It's got to be Balbu the Barber film. That was hilarious. That was just a really great movie. I really enjoyed that. That or Life of Pi was pretty good too. Life of Pi was pretty good. She's more Mandari. I did see Mandari. I think I saw Mandari. I have to look that up now. Mandari. I gotta find that Mandari. I think I've seen Mandari. You know, one of the problems that I have with when you guys say the Indian films is because they're usually called something different here because they'll give it to us in our uh, um, they'll give it to us in the English translation. No, I haven't seen Punar Mandar. I got the wrong film here. Nope. How many Indian films have I watched? Oh, 1,000. I'm gonna say 1,000. Somewhere between 500 and 1,000. Um, you've started your own YouTube channel in holistic medicine, health and sujak. Well, I hope it does well for you, Saga Sar. Have you seen all the Mahabharat episodes? Oh, you've seen all of them. Yes. I have not. I have not. Do you know our stupid reactions? Yes, I know who they are. I did a thumbnail because I used to do thumbnails. Rishi Kesh would make thumbnails for me, and I would have him put me in with other reactors, just because I thought it was funny, and I had him drop me in with our stupid reactions, and I was, you know, photoshopped in with them, so it looked like all three of us were sitting there, and they got pretty upset by it. They didn't like it. They didn't think it was funny. They didn't like me using their image. They sent a bunch of people over to troll me and to give me all thumbs down on my videos. And I don't know him personally. I know Rick seems to have an interesting story. He's won I think he's won an Emmy, and he's a very talented guy. He can sing and dance, and they have a huge following. I think they're going to overtake Jabby, quite honestly. But I really don't. I don't know him personally. You know what I mean? What else we have? Will there be any? When will there be videos about Russians? I don't do Russian content anymore. That was kind of a stage in my life, but I don't do any more Russian content for you. I'm sure there's other great channels out there you can find. Just my existing ones that I did. I'm doing good. Shubham's back from worship. So what I learned, Shubham, is puja is not the bathroom, it's worship. I thought you went to the bathroom. And somebody said, no, it's worship. He's going to worship. Well, welcome back, Shubham. Please tell your mom and dad I said hello. Well, I love you too. I love you too. Well, this has been a good time. I really appreciate you guys again. I just wanted to come on here and say thank you. Ricky Gervais. There's so much Ricky Gervais hitting the news here in America because he's ripping everybody. He's ripping just actors and it's really funny. Let's see. Have you seen any of the? I don't know who that is. Stupid reaction, Jabby. These guys are fake. I used to check their channel out, but they just praising movies which no one liked. Yeah, I don't know. They have a big following, man. A lot of people love them. And man, we fight and scrap for our viewers, dude. We are the underdogs of YouTube. I'm like Rocky of YouTube. Sorry. Why doesn't the Warrior Queen react to Mahabharat? Because she's usually sleeping when I do them. She's very busy, very, very busy. And yeah. Bruce Willis, when is Yippee-Ki-Yay happening? Oh, it's happening all the time, dude. It's happening all the time. Vesser Bunch. I haven't heard from them in a while. I know last time I talked to Jason of the Vesser Bunch, they were talking about moving cross country, in just a lot of life happening. And so YouTube is kind of out there somewhere because life happens. Osama had followers too, but fake. I think you're a genuine person. Well, I am. What you see here with me is who I am. I think, if you were to meet me on the street and talk to me, this is who I am. But again, I don't know. Whatever. Jason and I are video chat sometimes. And good. Oh, good. I hope he's doing well. And not only subscribers, but the love from the heart to the YouTuber is also very important. Professor has. Oh, the comments are coming in. I can't keep up with Professor. Tuber is also very important. Professor Sir has that thing in a huge number. I love and respect both of you, sir and ma'am. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Tony Stark is here. I need Stark Tech, Tony. I want some Stark Tech. Who's clapping? They're clapping. Oh, no. I have no idea what they're clapping about. Yeah, so anyways, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. This was awesome. Again, just to recap, Irfan Khan and I used to direct message on Twitter. He's a cool dude. I'm going to miss him. Very humble. I wish more American actors and actresses would benefit by acting like that. That's number one. Number two, Penn Studios. Looks like we're going to team up. It's going to be the Professor with Penn Studios. And Rishi Kapoor, 102 Not Out, and Bobby, my favorite films. And yes, apparently I am afraid to talk about controversy because YouTube will kick me off. Dude, it's nobody cares. I don't know how to break it to you, son. Nobody cares about conspiracy theories. You do a video about conspiracy theories, YouTube will take it down and hit you with a community strike, and nobody cares. They just don't care. So, I mean, what I would say to you is you should go start your own YouTube channel and do it. So just reading some of the comments here. They're getting crazy. Online classes getting ready to start. Well, Shubham, what time is it there? Please don't spam. Well, we're gonna end there. We're gonna end our session right now. I don't know what he's got up there. Is it hand sanitizer? Is that what that is? I don't know. So I got to get going because I got to do my review on Ramayan. Did I say it right? Ramayan. I'm not on Instagram. I'm on YouTube. That is it. I have a website, darkskyradio.com. Again, that's darkskyradio.com. And that's it. That's it, bras. So I will Ramayan. Yes, you said it right. Yes, in your face, haters. Ramayan. It's only taken 2.5 years. Oh man, okay. Guys, have a good day, have a good night. And it's probably nighttime there, isn't it? I just want you to know I love and respect each one of you guys. You guys have been so awesome. The observer, I'll let her know, and she'll know who you are. She knows who the comment people are. And I wish you guys the best. Thank you so much for your help. If anybody sees the intern creamery, give them a big kiss from me. And I will catch you guys later. Peace and much love. Thank you again for everything, India. You guys have been awesome.